Welcome back to BLOCKTV. It's time now for Predictions Market, where we'll take a look at some of the big names in crypto are predicting for the future of Bitcoin. We're cutting through the mess to see what analysts are saying and holding to account those just seeking for a headline. With the markets appearing to stagnate at the moment, a little bit of bullishness in the air, we'll have to see what analysts are saying for the future of Bitcoin. Right, now kicking us off this week, in a recent interview, Anthony Pompliano spoke with BLOCKTV and pressed the crypto celeb on his views on where the market will stand come the end of 2019. Let's take a listen.
And, apropos predictions, you did not a long while ago say that you're 75% confident Bitcoin price is going to hit 100,000 by end of 2021?
That's right.
Okay, I know I'm overstepping my boundaries, but I am blonde, so I'm going to ask you, what do you think it's going to hit next week?
Oh, next week I have no clue. I can't. I'm not smart enough to think in the short term like that. That's for the traders and the technical analysis folks. But for me, I just kind of think in more macro trends over longer periods of time. And 100K by December 31st, 2021 feels about right to me.
I'll go with that. How about the end of the year?
No clue. No clue.
Well, there you have a man who refuses to be pinned down on a 2019 prediction. But to be fair, who can really blame him in this volatile market where it seems daily that new ground is being set and public opinion is shifting like so much quicksand? All right, on to our next guru who is willing to put forth a shorter term prediction. Perhaps it's not what we all want to hear. Tyler Jenks, Chief Investment Officer at Lucid Investment, is less optimistic for the near future. Speaking with BLOCKTV in our Traders Take segment, Tyler used his advanced knowledge of technical analysis to predict a near-term swing low. Let's take a listen.
If we can break up above 11,000 to the 12,000 area, I believe we can go much higher. If we break this bottom green line, and you were right, Ron, to point out 10,000 to 10,100, we could drop all the way back down to what I believe could be as low as 8,500 to 7,500. I'd be very interested in buying off of this green line. Right. So on this longer time frame, I think everybody can see that this long move up, starting back in March, has come to an end temporarily. We tried to get back above it here, and now we've been moving down for the last 8 days. And it looks to me like there's more downside coming.
Well, there you have it. It seems, according to Tyler, more downside is coming. But as of the time of filming, Bitcoin seems to still be finding support in the mid-9,000s, unwilling to break down through that barrier. But nonetheless, it seems that we're not out of the woods just yet, as bears do seem to certainly be stalking these areas. But you know what they say, it might be time to go on a bear hunt. Now to our next trader who continues the trend of bearish predictions. Tone Vays, trader, analyst and all-round crypto celeb, has put the brakes on the 2019 euphoria train. Tone has looked across the Bitcoin field and found it flat, at least until the year's end. Let's take a listen.
So if I had to take a guess for the price of Bitcoin at the end of 2019, I'm still going to say it'll be sub 10,000.
Predicting that a sub $10,000 Bitcoin will round out the year, Vays doesn't make clear whether the path shall be rocky or smooth. But knowing the way Bitcoin tends to jive, we may all need to strap into the roller coaster and see how the year rounds out. Even if we end up in 4-digit territory, there's no guarantee we won't hit all-time highs on our way there. So buckle up. But let's not say all the wind has been taken out of Bitcoin sales and end this on a positive note. One big player in the crypto sphere who still seems set on riding out 2019 to all-time highs and smashing those records with gusto is Dan Moorhead, CEO at Pantera Capital. The ambitious executive refuses to alter Pantera's earlier predictions from the year while speaking on an episode of Unchained podcast. Moorhead predicted massive gains for Bitcoin's price, placing Bitcoin at $42,000 by the end of 2019. And while it might be too early to lock this one in, Moorhead was also willing to stick by his prediction of $356,000 for Bitcoin by the end of 2021. Suddenly it seems we could be in for some exciting times ahead if that sort of optimism pans out. But regardless, that's what our gurus think. But where do you stand? We'd love to hear from you in the comments. Let us know. What do you think Bitcoin will round out 2019 like? What do you think the future holds? Are we all destined for the moon? Are we all destined for our Lambos? Let us know. We'd love to hear from you. And meanwhile, stay tuned to BLOCKTV at blocktv.com. I'm Asher Westrop Evans. Thanks for watching.
For more news and updates, follow us on Twitter.